and they always have a meeting going on, and we all know it. Well, some of us.
All
And that's
right.
it.
Anybody else?
Um, I mean, I have some comments I want to say.
That is fine. This is an open floor to get every grievance, what have you, out.
I mean, honestly, if you want my opinion, just appointing somebody that hasn't been around, it should be brought upon the floor of a vote to see who we want as a group, who wants us to run this thing. I mean, with all of us being here, we've been around here for a while. We've been coming to meetings, we've been discussing things. And when people miss one, two, three, four, five, six, meetings, how do they know what's best for all of us that have been here, that have been around, that have been coming to these meetings and paying attention and seeing what's going on, compared to someone that's just tossed in there trying to rework everything that we've already kind of started, and be in just wiping everything out that all the hard work that all these people have put in, which appreciate all of you guys that have done so. And it just makes it really tough, to follow something that wasn't even brought upon the correct way. It was just thrown in there and saying, well, here you go, you guys either deal with it or too bad. And it should have been properly done correctly, a vote between all of us in a group setting of every sorcerer, not just people that are here, not just people that are, have different times to be around.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it should be fair for everybody.
And that makes sense.
And to add to that, of course, there's more sorcerers around. Not every sorcerer is gonna be in the meeting, and I think that's one of the problems that should be discussed. Like, there's some sorcerers here, but we all know there's more that are not here present. And like Dante was saying, if we do it again, it should be planned accordingly. Because I do know for the sorcerers that are not here at the moment, they're gonna be complaining that they were not here, that they couldn't, vote or, take part of the council, if that makes sense. That's always gonna be
Yes.
someone complaining.
Well, that is why um, voting will not take place. This is to reduce pretty much all the negativity that has been going around. It is going to be based off of seeing people's actions
I
and
do have a
what they
question.
do. Yes.
So, y'all have seen a bunch of y'all question why Mabel got moved up, the same way of just lines of not getting voted for. Then why did we follow the Blackhearts when they were here? They were here when we first started. Yeah, they've been here. What? We didn't vote for them. We didn't do any of this because Mario showed us in front of us and showed us a person. The same way they're showing us Mabel. Mabel hasn't been around, yes, because there's a bunch of drama that's been happening the last fucking like 6 meetings, because everyone's
Language,
screaming at each
please.
other. I sorry, I apologize, but it's it's more being expressive than it actually is being bad.
I understand.
It's yes, I've been here almost every meeting,
Watch your language.
but it's one of those things. There's all times that some of us don't show up. Dante, you got busy. Sarah gets not here in the morning. Lisa's here most of the time. There's some people who are new here. There's a lot of people that's not here that are sorcerers. Calypso gets busy. Cassidy gets busy. People get busy all the time. It's life. Yeah, people are not going to show up. There's going to be times I'm not going to be here. But it's Mabel wasn't here because of the drama. It's sorry to say so, but it's fair. This is the most we've had in a long time. It's one of those situations that I get we don't get to vote for her, but Mario and also this Black I'm pretty sure Blackhearts voted on it as well. That they see her fit to move up to there. Y'all haven't even gave her a chance to see what she can do before y'all started throwing names. And that is my piece.
She is definitely the voice that can help us.
Listen, I'm not here to say that what I'm trying to do will work or not work. This is a trial and error, okay? I understand that it's very confusing, very abrupt, and it can make people angry, and you are allowed to feel angry. I'm not saying you are not, because if I was in your shoes, I might be a little angry as well. But I want everybody to know that I am trying to help. I am trying to create a family. I'm trying to make people want to come back to the meetings. Does anybody have anything else they wish to say?
Yes, that's why I'm here this time.
Is that all, or may I leave?
Hmm?
Is that all, or may I leave?
You are free to leave if you wish.
Oh yes, I just want to know, what's gonna be the new process of picking council?
All right.
Like, how is that gonna work out?
So it is not going to be left up to a vote. It is going to be me and Soul. We are going to look at each of you. First of all, the requirements are you have to be at least 50 moons. And we are going to look at each and every one of you and see what you do. We're going to see you in meetings. We are going to see if you're helping your fellow sorcerers. We are going to see exactly what you are doing. And we will base it off that. We will base it off your actions. Not just, you know, hearsay and anything like that. We will be
Excellent.
basing it off what we see. So, we will be looking at the old council first because they have already been showing that they have been doing things. So those are the first people we will be looking at. And if you were a council member, like I said, if you were doing the correct thing, you really have nothing to worry about. But it also leaves something up for new people who want a chance to really shine and be a council member and help their fellow sorcerers. This will also be on a month-to-month basis. So you will be looked at the end of the month. And if you are not doing your council duties continuously and you are slacking, you will be removed, and that will give a chance for a new council member or council members to step up. So as long as you are doing your duty, you have nothing to worry about. Does that answer your question?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that makes it pretty clear. It's an excellent choice too.
Does anybody else have any concerns or questions?
I just need to clarify. So you and Soul will be handpicking the next council. It won't be based on votes at all.
Correct.
That's what I hear.
Sounds
I
good
just
to
gonna
got
me.
be
here and I
biased
already heard that
again.
like 3 times.
I just
now.
wanted to make sure that that was on
Yep.
record for all the people that complained about bias. Y'all had a choice before, and now you don't.
Yep.
I didn't
Now we
feel
don't.
like I had a
Carry
choice
on.
before, so I rather
Everyone
the
got
leaders
to
lead
vote.
and do that. That works well for me.
You just got outvoted. Everyone got to vote, though.
No, I didn't get the vote at all.
It was literally a vote in the scrolls.
Yeah,
It
and I
was
wasn't
literally
in there. I
in
didn't
there
even know
for
about it.
everybody.
All right, I understand that, but at the
So
same
now
time,
now they're handpicking. So now it just seems like favoritism again. So
I
now
would
we're
just
back
need
to
to
square
carry
one.
on.
Skill,
I think that-
okay,
dedication,
please do not
integrity.
talk over each other. First of all, when have you ever seen me play favorites? I do not do that. I am unbiased. I will base it solely off of how you act and the things you do. I will never pick somebody just because they are a favorite.
But you don't see everything.
So
That's
we
the
literally
thing.
have to come do stuff in front of you in order for you to see
Yeah,
what we do.
exactly.
That is
Which
not
is favoritism.
the case. It
That's
is me
literally
and
it.
I don't
Soul,
agree.
and I will be asking your peers what they have seen others doing. It is not
Okay.
going to be
People always
favoritism.
say-
It
So
just feels
then
like
what
less
if-
democracy, but carry on.
What if they don't like you as a person? Then they're not going to say shit, or they're going to talk
Yeah,
bad
so
about
said-
you.
They shouldn't
That's
be
why
on
you
the council.
fact
then.
checked.
You said
I think it should just be as voting. I don't think it should be as you guys.
I don't agree.
you said something about asking people around, but isn't that gonna play part like Calypso saying favoritism? Because at the end of the day, people can say whatever they want to say. I can say Calypso is
Literally.
always helping, and being around, but that's just because I'm friends with Calypso. You know?
The people who are getting
Yes.
helped will speak out and say that certain people are helping them. There's lots of ways to find out.
Yeah, that's what I said. But people can always end up saying whatever they want.
I
And that
Exactly.
is
mean,
I
why
could
you
say,
don't
I could
it's
pick
literally
not.
one
It's
tell
not
Lucius,
better.
person.
like,
It's
hey,
not.
Lucius, I don't like the way that you're dressed. I'm
Hey,
gonna go
listen,
talk shit about
listen.
you
Like, like,
to the
like,
next
like
person.
Mabel said, yeah, it's all trial and error. At the end of the day, we can test it. If it doesn't sit by us all, we can, say our opinions then. But for the time being, let's just see how it plays out. All right. At the end of the day, if it doesn't play out the way we all want it to play out, then we can voice our opinions and we can go back to the drawing table and draw up something new.
I
I
agree
mean,
That's
with
that's not
that.
kind
our
of
Fair enough.
choice.
That's
We don't
fair
even have
enough.
a choice in
have a
that.
suggestion.
no,
I
but we
have
do,
Listen,
we do.
it doesn't matter. We've already had a choice, and no one likes the choices they voted for. So let's try it
I
Mabel's
didn't.
way and see how that goes.
It's actually
I have a
our
suggestion.
king who set her to do this, and she is doing her
We don't
best.
have a king.
We don't have
Okay.
a king here.
All right.
I
Well,
have a su- I have
she was given this position to help us, and she accepted it, and she's trying to do it. It's not going to be easy, and everybody's not going to be pleased. But I agree
I
with
can't
who
hear you.
just
Hold
said.
on.
I
Okay,
agree
start
with.
again. Sorry.
I said that she was given this position to help clean up a situation that was very bad. Whether you want to admit it or not, it was bad. So they have a plan to fix it, and I agree with whoever just said let's do it and see how it goes before we damn it before we even try, because I think it will work this way. The other way, I never saw that, so I never voted. It looked like people were popularity contests, not qualified, all of them. So
Not
this
voting
way,
was
you
your
will look
choice,
at who's
though.
qualified. They're looking at based on what you do in the realm, and you will be noticed if you're actually doing it, if you're actually showing up. And that's what we're going to base on. I don't see a problem with that.
The way I look at it, it's not being rebuilt from connections or legacy, but from skill,
Oh my God,
dedication,
please
and
hold. I
integrity.
can't hear anything.
Turn your chromium
Yes.
down in your brain.
Say that again.
One,
Say that again.
one.
I was
Go on,
saying that
Dante.
the way I look at the council, it's not being rebuilt from connections or legacy. Basically, the way people are trying to think of the voting, you're going to have connections within other people in the sorcerers, and they could vote you in or out. It's being rebuilt from skill, dedication, and integrity that you show throughout the realm. That means every one of us, regardless of rank or our years, has a real chance to rise. No more doors are closed by favoritism or by politics.
You had a chance to
May
rise
may I also
before.
And
add?
that
May
sounds
I
right.
also add that Mabel also did say that the people that were on the council prior, they will get looked at first. They will still get considered before anyone else because they've already proved themselves. So at this point, as I originally said, it's trial and error. If we don't agree with how it goes, we can voice our opinions. I'm sure Sol, I'm sure Mabel, I'm sure the Black Hearts will all, listen to what we have to say. I'm not, adamant that they're here for anyone's here for a dictatorship, you know. So at the end of the day, we kind of just have to let it run, let the wheel turn, and if the wheel ends up, falling out from underneath us, then so be it. But there's what can we do other than just see how it plays out?
Well, that's actually what I came back for. It's
Yes.
funny that you all are saying that, the council can come back and we can reestablish and we have a chance to reapply and yada, yada, yada. But why are we reapplying when we were picked by the people? And on
Yep.
I
top of
never
that,
applied.
Because
everyone is saying,
some
I
people
let
let
you
you down.
talk. Please don't interrupt me. One thing I don't
That's
like
it
is
right there.
disrespect. Do not interrupt me. And on top of that, you're saying that everyone now has a chance. You all had a chance to begin with. Everyone could have put their name in for voting. You either did not put your name in or you were not voted. And the people that I'm hearing that are agreeing are really outraged that they weren't on the council. But what have you all done for the sorceress? You barely come to meetings. When you come to meetings, you barely speak. You barely interact with anyone outside of these walls. So I'm quite confused why there's so much confusion as to why we're upset about this hypocrisy. And you come in, Mabel, and this is no disrespect to you because I've had nothing but pleasurable encounters with you, but you come in and you're trying to change things, and I think I've
She is
heard you
changing
speak
things.
all of 10 words in the meetings that I've been a part
It's
of.
okay. She
So I'm
was
quite
appointed.
confused. And we
And
keep
that's
saying the wheel
understandable.
has to turn and the wheel has to turn. The wheel is broken and flying down the street.
And now we're
I'm
fixing
quite
it.
lost.
That is understandable. Charles, say what you're going to say, please.
Oh, I can't even remember what I was gonna say. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. All right. Well, I had my
I have
reason.
something to say.
Oh, okay. Please step forward.